qualifying match. Oops. Let me try that again. Qualifying match for
Man, no, this is my
Copa
sketchbook.
America with Huck versus Xions PvP. Don't like the stream. Nailed it.
I got naked people in the sketchbook. Hey now.
I really wish the admins would start just turning, like, why do they never put game privacy on no build order? Like, yo, please. It's been like 3 seasons. Can we learn to do this like one simple task? Alright, no build order.
I don't know.
Alright, that's just gonna go, so I'm just gonna hop into it. Ladies and gentlemen, Shot Esports, Evil Geniuses, Huck versus Xions, a PvP, a best of 3, and we have no intros. So, here we go. Yeah. Alright, sorry that took so long, guys, but we are back in action for Copa America, and most importantly, this is a qualifying match. Now, it's a PvP, and we've seen Huck perform pretty admirably in PvP, but it is worth noting the blue Protoss player, spawning here in the top right corner of the map, he is a Grandmaster, and he's certainly one who's willing to go toe-to-toe with this guy. So without further ado, it is going to be the blue Protoss player from Shot Esports, Xions.
In the bottom right's Al's the red Protoss. It is EG's Huck.
4 years of art school, and you can draw stick people. I am so proud of you.
That wasn't a stick, that was a circle.
Your parents must be as well.
They really are. My
They're
mom's
like-
constantly complaining. No, for real though. My mom's always like,
Jessica,
4 years of art school and you're gonna go to Korea.
Jessica, there's too many people who try to draw realism. I'm really glad you can draw stick people.
You're so imaginative.
Your mom became Jewish for some reason. But, Jessica, why can't you find a nice boy? A nice Jewish boy. Alright, so Gateway coming down here out of Huck. Let's be honest, guys. Let's talk about the possibilities of this matchup. Huck going for 2 gates. Huck going for 3 gates. Very high possibility. Going for Blink. Pretty good chance as well. I don't know what Xions plans to do, but one of the things is, and we see this so often, you know, you want to be safe with the 2 gates. Sometimes someone goes 3 and it tips the balance of everything, but sometimes it gets held and all of a sudden we get this wonderful late game scenario, which we've seen a lot of. But Copa America last season was dominated by Zergs, and it's sad that 2 great Protoss players are going to knock each other out here.
In chat.
Can you draw me like one of your French girls?
In chat. No, actually, I can't. Sorry, I've never met a French girl.
Can you draw me
I've
like
never
one of
met a
your
French
Todd
girl.
girls?
Does Montreal French count?
Montreal? No. Everyone knows this fake French.
Oh, shots fired.
Oh.
Which is so funny because they always make fun of real French, I guess you would call it.
Oh,
Wee wee wee. Oh ho ho.
That's like the little piggies. All the way home.
What?
Well, you never know with your toes or whatever. It's like, this little pig went to the market. This little pig went to whatever. And this little pig went wee 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 all the way home.
Yes, I did.
Yeah, dude, that's...
Oh, I get it. Wee wee wee.
You learn that alongside with like, open the mouth. Here comes the airplane to the hangar.
Which you and Kane did to me in Toronto.
Yeah, with the poutine. All right, we got a proxy pylon though. This is gonna get some for real serious business here. Most likely a Stargate because he has gone incredibly gas heavy behind this. It is a very non-typical location, and Huck looks like he's not actually gonna scout this. So this could be very deadly, getting that Oracle into the base really quick. Huck does have the second Stargate coming down. Like I said, you go for 2 pretty much no matter what to be safe. He looks like he might put down a 3rd or Twilight Council.
Might be Twilight Council.
Yeah. No, it's
Nope,
actually
Gateway. Okay, so 3 Gateway.
I kind of feel like this is fine though for Huck. As long as the mothership core doesn't go across the map, it stays at home.
Yeah.
Overcharge stops the Oracle, and he just warps in relentlessly
Right.
across.
It really depends on whether or not Huck gets any like indication that this is happening. If he doesn't, even if there is only one stalker just as an emergency at home, that's still not enough. The Oracle still deals a lot of damage before getting out, like, you know, with only its shields gone. It deals damage that fast. So you either want the photon overcharge, or you want like 2 to 3 stalkers to really make sure that it gets, you know, only 1 or 2. So it just really depends. Does Huck get any indication that this is happening? He sends a probe into the main, actually, and sees absolutely nothing. It's possible that there was stuff on the left side, though. Is he going to move out? Doesn't look like it. He has that militia corps on patrol.
I'm really kind of curious what's going to go on here. This does get revealed. Zion sees the pylon now.
Oh, it's gonna be so hard.
Yeah, it's almost like a base trade scenario, truthfully. I mean,
yeah, but with the mothership core there's no way the Oracle gets, like, you know,
enough damage.
It needs to kill so many probes to make up for this attack that Huck is doing.
Oh, the photon overcharge from Zion's isn't going to be available either because he made the mothership core so late, prioritizing that Oracle. A little bit of lag there.
Yeah, I'm sure what that was about. But that Oracle, it's sacrificing itself to do as much damage as possible on the probes.
Yeah, I'm seeing that lag too. Is that like it's not me, is it? Hang on, am I dropping frames?
Yeah, I don't know.
No, I'm not dropping frames. So I don't know.
Is there any other casters with us?
No, we'll call it BattleNet, I guess. I don't know. Huck wins this game though, so it doesn't really matter. Like,
yeah, it doesn't really.
GG, there we go. Game number 1. We'll go to Huck. Such a mean way to talk about it, but it was just like it was a straight up build order win is what it comes down to there. Zion's making some cool moves, but had Huck gone for the Twilight Council, maybe that could have worked. But because he did go for 3 gates, walks across the map, nah.
Yeah, or some type of like Nexus expand probably would have done perfectly fine against 2. Like 1 gate, like 2 gate robo or something. But with the pressure, we haven't really seen like a PvP go to the late game, have we? Because Desert had one PvP where it was kind of the same deal. He kind of moved into the base and won, and then that was the last one we cast. Or Ice Baby. Because you both have the same. No? Okay.
Someone says Quebec French equals fake French. I'm kind of offensive. Well, I'm gonna say sucker blue in response. Good job, Rifkin. You handled Twitter really well. Yeah, omelette du fromage. Omelette du fromage. I'm gonna invite Huck. I don't know his opponent, if you can suggest him in match history or whatever.
Man, darn it. I could have. But I didn't.
Coulda, woulda, shoulda.
Why can't I guess I could chat with him first.
Someone asked right now, what is the name of the overlay we're using? I will stress this is called GameHeart, but this is not the standard overlay by Copa America. Problem for me is that I don't have. You know what, I'm not even gonna explain this again. Normally it's the ESL interface though, but this tonight is GameHeart, is what it's called. Alright, my cat's being adorable over there. She wants the cuddles, and I'm busy. Sorry, dude. Well, hopefully Zions can bring this back. Maybe. Maybe. Okie doke. Players ready?
Uh-oh. Someone like consolidated every single screen pick.
Nice.
We look like we're working really hard.
We are working really hard. I've been up since 5 a.m. I don't care anymore. No, I've been up since 4 a.m. because I gotta wake up an hour before each cast, so I'm not.
Actually, like, clicking through all these in rapid succession just really is quite amusing.
Alright, well, game is counting down right now. Goodwing will be the map choice here.
Batman, Super Saiyan, Cat. Bear, Batman, Super Saiyan, Cat.
Yeah, we're making good use of our time. It's Copa America. It's Copa America for you.
I really like the colors used in the Super Saiyan one.
Yeah, dude, I told you. I was putting like the power lines and stuff in the background. Yeah, the bear one doesn't look so much scared as it looks like you're like waving away like a fart somebody farted.
Oh yeah, it was a pretty bad screenshot.
All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are in game number 2 in this best of 3. This is and I stress this, a qualifying match for Copa America Season 3. To see which of these players will move on to the group stages, spawning here in the top left corner of the map, he leads the series currently from Evil Geniuses. Give it up, of course, for Huck.
The bottom left as the blue Protoss, it's Xions.
Okay, so it's really hard to judge what happened that game, mostly because of the fact that Xions didn't really get a chance to show. I mean, there are some times in StarCraft2 where you get build order wins. That was just one of them. It's not always the case, and oftentimes it's actually rare, but especially in mirror matchups, it will happen from time to time.
And that was really risky. You know, it was a proxy, so maybe in an alternate universe he could have gotten like maybe a Void right out. Probably still wouldn't have mattered. Huck just had so many gateways to attack, but on the other hand, it took like these things, right? We had the last guy the last PvP that we saw, he was kind of greedy because he got like a bunch of early nexuses. And obviously it didn't work out. It's PvP. Like the actual safest way to play is actually fairly aggressive. Like a lot of gateways and then a nexus. And there's no one gateway expand that's really, really safe in PvP unlike, you know, TVZ.
Who is Wayden Campbell, and why do I look like this person? Let me go Google this while we're on the pause. Oh, from Wayne's World, okay. I just didn't know his last name. Well, hopefully this is nothing too serious here for Xions. Hopefully he can get things sorted on his end. Of course, he wants to get into Copa America. That is the goal of whole of these qualifiers. While we're on a bit of a lull, guys, we won't be casting tomorrow, but we'll be back Sunday. And on Sunday, of course, we got, I think, a lot more of the...
Game resumed. Paused.
Oh.
Game resumed.
Okay, I was going to say, less expected players in there. There's a lot more of a chance for some upsets. But I will note that Suppy is probably one of the names on there you guys should recognize. B-Lord for us, another hilarious representative. Cham as well. So the Qualifier 3 should be pretty interesting. And, of course, next week we're going to have players like Jon Snow and Hindralisk and whatnot.
Is Jim King Jim Rising?
No, Jim Rising is the Qualifier 4.
Oh, okay. So, never mind then. Here you go.
Yeah, there we go.
There you go. Very good then. Oh, I hope Dark Templar goes for Dark Templars when we cast him. But B-Lord, you know, B-Lord's never gone for Broodlords when we cast him. It's always been Ultralords. What up with that? What's the deal with that? Anyway, so back to like the whole aggression thing, I suppose. Like the actual PvP. Both Huck and Desro, you know, they just open up with like kind of standard openers, like 3-gate blink, 3 gates. Yeah, it's like it's more pressure than, you know, any type of expand build, but it is really standard. And the fact that we've seen their Protoss opponents just not be able to hold up against it at all, it doesn't bode well for this game.
I mean, just in general, Protoss Sullens are scary, regardless of what matchup it is, Terran, Zerg, or even Protoss themselves. And the thing for Huck is, like, while that was a build order win in one regard, yes, it was still an all-in, something that's hard to hold off. Why is Xions going horizontal?
Doesn't know that it's not horizontal because
I was say he's either hiding something really weird, like a Twilight Council down here, or he has, no idea it's horizontal.
It's in his main already, so he would have to hide like the Dark Shrine over here, which some people have done.
I think he's just uninformed.
Yep, looks like it.
Or
this
maybe
is the easiest map
like,
to remember though, because this is the most imbalanced one when it's horizontal.
I want to say like he's checking for Huck's proxies, but I mean honestly, a pylon would go over here or down here behind the mineral lines. Like it wouldn't go to the area he checked. So I'm pretty sure that was just a really bad scout.
Yeah. Plus, it's like, you know, you see, he tried to look for the Nexus only. That's why he stopped.
Oh, 3 gateways. Okay, so here's the thing, guys. Yeah. This actually can still beat Dark Shrine, depending on timings. A lot of the times, what ends up happening is your Dark Shrine finishes at right about the time where you can warp in 1DT to defend against this. But Huck, you know, he doesn't need to over-dedicate. That's the thing. 3 gateways, okay, you waste 150 minerals, but if he doesn't get detection up, he's going to be in for some trouble. Sadly, Xions missed scouts twice. Again, missed information and not knowing how the map works really plays against him because he needs to have that pylon down right freaking now.
Yeah, and you know what? This Mothership Core scouts the Dark Shrine. Like, absolutely terrible position.
Robo Facility comes out immediately upon this happening, by the way.
And now what does he do? Like,
Stalker can actually kill the Mothership Core if he's quick enough. kind of silly how much damage a stalker does to a mothership core, but forces out the overcharge. Huck could actually recall? Save the stalker? No.
The mothership core. It's gonna die, isn't it? Nope, what's that?
No, no vision. Ripperino. So you guys would notice Huck didn't warp in like a ton of units right now. It's because he doesn't know the timings of the DTs and he doesn't know where he's going to need his units. Warp gate's now finishing up on the other side of the field. Question is, does he go at home or offensive? Oh, I actually love this wall at the front of the map, or the front of DT will take a swipe and the force field will go down.
Well, Xions is following it up with a gateway and a immortal, and Huck just goes ahead and expands.
It's an immortal with an N.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Sure.
Oh, great force field. That actually saves the stalker too. How sick is that? Oh, it's Zion's the one who's lagging. Okay. Not us. Nice.
Yeah.
Get wrecked, Xions.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. No.
Totally nice people right here. The good reaction from Huck.
It's nice knowing it's not you as an observer. It's the most relieving feeling.
It is. Huck, if you throw it on a forge, obviously going to be used for upgrades, but also, you know, he can actually move out once he has cannons in his main and natural. Zion's, there is a chance that, like, the DTs, if Huck doesn't put cannons, that is, could get, like, you know, in the mid game, get in there and deal a surprising amount of damage, but it's people usually give up on DTs, you know, until the late game. They're like, okay, that DT rush didn't work. I'm going to hold off and try and recover some other way. And both of them going for War Prisms. I guess that's one way to do it, if you think that they're only protecting their front with an observer.
Yeah, but that's the thing. It's the observer's mobile. It's not like there was a cannon that stopped this and you're going to warp in out of range of the cannon or something like that. So this is, I feel, just simply not going to work.
Yeah. I mean, it could be some really good, I guess, control, maybe. Like, you know, picking up DT, leaving, picking up DT, leaving.
You'll be sick, like Archon drops or something stupid.
I
love weird.
It doesn't look like it's going to happen. And Huck is moving into the front. I mean, Huck did expand. I think Zion saw it too. But it doesn't matter. Like, Zion has no units. Just a low number of gateways for a 2-base attack really is going to be able to kill Zions.
Well, Nexus gets canceled. Oddly enough, the sentries in this army will lend a lot to taking away the shields of the Immortal there really quick. But as we can see, Huck not really fearing too much right now.
Not sure why Zion stopped his Warp Prism. It's actually in warp mode right now. I feel like it's just go.
I think he was waiting to load it up with a couple zealots and then go.
I guess now he decided not to.
There's a cannon down though. That's not gonna get a lot done.
Yeah, he could try and focus down the cannon, but there's the problem of this entire army in your main, and no, it's pretty bad.
Well, Huck went ham on the Immortal through the lag. Zions, please. Probe's trying to be pulled, but unfortunately you can't really get to these stalkers. So the new Immortal pops out, it goes down pretty much right away. Kills a stalker or two with it, but it's hardly enough to stop this. And Huck has stuttered his way to victory here. Poor Zions.
Not stutter step, just stuttered.
You know, it's like he's dancing. He's dancing. He's Ted dancing.
Or he has a really weird face, where his eyes are like.
Hold me closer, Tony Danza.
Hold me closer, Tony Danza.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen that. Okay, whatever. They actually got Tony Danza to sing that in the car for a video thing. Anyways, the Dark Templar not gonna get a lot done. One health on the War Prism is quite a nuisance, but as we see, actually with a Stalker coming in, it could snipe off the Mothership if I'm not careful. Nope, just kidding. It was Huck's Stalker.
Yeah, it was so snipe off.
It was coming right underneath. I thought that was Silence warping in, but one defensive DT actually working out pretty nicely here. I kind of feel like it's too little, too late though. Down to 15 workers. The observers here as well, so this is gonna be a focus. I mean, the new Immortal comes out, and that's great, but you're down to 9 probes, man. Like, what are you going to do? GG.
GG.
That's what you're going to do.